learn about the percentage of a quantity. Now first, right, we got to express the percentage as a fraction and then multiply it by the quantity involved. So we'll go through two examples. Example 1, 400 kindergarten pupils were in a school. 28% of the pupils were crying for their parents. So how many pupils were actually crying? So first thing, we write down number of pupils that were crying would be actually equals to 28% of 400 pupils. Then we change this 28% into a fraction. So we'll get 28 over 100 multiplied by 400 pupils. And after that, right, we reduce with whatever we could reduce. Then we'll get 28 times 4, and the answer is 112%. Okay, today we're going to learn about percentage of a quantity. Firstly, right, we're going to express the percentage as a fraction and multiply it by the quantity. So we'll go through two examples. Example A, 400 kindergarten pupils were in the school. 28% of the pupils were crying for their parents. So how many pupils were crying? Now, number of pupils were crying, right, would be equivalent to 28% of 400 pupils. First thing first, we change the 28% into a fraction. So we will get 28 over. Okay, today we're going to learn about percentage of a quantity. First, we're going to express the percentage as a fraction and multiply it by the quantity involved. So we'll go through two examples. Example 1, 400 kindergarten pupils were in the school. 28% of the pupils were crying for their parents. How many pupils were crying? Now, number of pupils that were crying, right, would be equivalent to 28% of 400 pupils. So first, we change the 28% into a fraction. We will get 28 over 100. Then this multiplied by 400 pupils. We simplify with the denominator. So we will get 28 times 4, and the answer is 112 pupils. Now for example, the second example, right? Find 75% of 44 kg. First, we got to change the 75% to fractions. So 75% will be equivalent to 3/4. Then we take 3/4 times 44 kg. Then we reduce whatever we put. We divide the 4 by 4 to get 1. Then 44 divided by 4 we get 11. The answer that we will get is actually 33 kg. Now let's go through a question now. Now the selling price of a bag, right, at the sale after a 20% discount is $51.20. So how much is the cost price of the bag? So taking that cost price is actually equals to the original price. First thing first, we got to draw a model. Now, the model that we draw, right, we will take it that 100%, right, is actually equivalent to the original price. So after the 20% discount, this is the 20% discount, what is the price of the bag will be 80%. So 80% is $51.20. So 10% will be equivalent to $51.20 divided by 8, and we will get $6.40. So 100%, which is the original price and the cost price, will be $6.40 times 10. So we will get $64. So the cost price of the bag is $64.
Example, let's label the first equation as number 1 and the second equation as number 2. So taking